za yanayojiri. Na kama nilivyokuwa nimekueleza hapo awali ni kwamba mahakama ya Milimani inasikiliza rufaa kesi ya sheria, rufaa ya sheria ya fedha baada ya uamuzi wa awali kuruhusu utekelezaji wake, na hivi sasa tunavuka kule moja kwa moja.
So far as possible. So that in this provision, my lord, the services referred to are also contained in Article 43 of the Constitution. But in this case, the Constitution has gone further to specifically delimit these particular functions to denote that they can be co-shared between the national government and the county government. Now, my lords and my lady, secondly, Section 2 of the Finance Act introduces income tax on income generated from digital platforms. My lords and my lady, I submit that Article 209 restricts the nature of taxes to be imposed by the national government and restricts it in form of imposing entertainment tax, so that the digital platforms income encroaches on entertainment tax under Article 209 of the Constitution, so that again the Act itself encroaches on the mandate of the county government. My lord, again, under Section 2, the digital content monetization as defined under the Act is ambiguous and uncertain, my lord, and the same is contrary to Articles 186.2 as read with Article 209.3 of the Constitution. Now, I refer the court to the decision in Real Deals Limited and 3 others. That is authority number 3 in my bundle of authorities, and more specifically, page 56 of my bundle, and that is paragraph 72. And I urge the court to uphold the holding that, in my view, this is the court speaking, the respondents cannot be allowed to usurp the mandate and powers reserved to another state organ under the guise of collection of revenue for the country. My lords and my ladies, again, you will be told that the speakers made a decision and determined that the bill does not involve the counties. I submit that the determination of whether a bill concerns county government is not an exclusive preserve of the speakers of the 2 houses. This court has the ultimate power, pursuant to Article 165 of the Constitution, to determine and make a pronouncement on that question. So that in this case, that decision is being treated as if it is a private affair between the 2 speakers. But we submit that is a decision, an administrative decision, that is subject to review by this honorable court. And hence, this court reserves the exclusive jurisdiction to determine the validity of a decision by the speakers made under Article 110, subclause 3 of the Constitution. My lord, now on taxation, on the second limb of my submission, first I begin by saying that it is strict law that legislation needs to contain certainty and clarity. So that this principle, my lord and my lady, has been described as a fundamental tool in the legislative process. Now, permit me, my lords, to refer the court to the article by one author, Alexander Deming. It is titled Certainty and Uncertainty in Tax Law. That is a Siberian Federal University Journal publication. Now, my lord, I refer specifically to page 133 of my bundle, where the author identifies 4 key elements underpinning clarity in taxation law. Permit me, my lords, to read. First, the author points out that certainty in law is the cornerstone of the state governed by the rule of law. The lack of certainty in law deprives it of its ability to perform its functions effectively, to form a stable legal order, and to direct, in bracket, guide people's behavior in particular. And then, finally, the principle of certainty of taxation is the ideological basis of all modern taxing systems. Now, secondly, my lord, permit me to refer also to the 7th article on my list of authorities, that is Daniel Dick. The article is titled Neutrality and Legal Certainty in Tax Law and the Effective Protection of Taxpayers' Rights. This is an Acta Juridica Hungarica, Budapest journal publication. So that for that article, I refer the court to page 163 of my bundle, where the author points and says, taxpayer rights can be exercised effectively in a well-established system of tax law. It is important to look for the quality of tax legislation, in other words, to know about the conditions in which the tax law can be considered as ideal. It should apparently...
Na kwenye taarifa nyingine, mtazamaji, ni kwamba majasusi kutoka idara ya uchunguzi nchini wamepata pigo baada ya mahakama kuachilia kwa dhamana washukiwa 11 kati ya 13 waliofikishwa mahakamani. Hii ni kufuatia